Here are 2 ways to tell that you're full of it when it comes to your healing work. So don't come at me. My name is Edna. I'm a rapid transformational hypnotherapist, and I talk to women's subconscious minds almost every single day. And what I found for women that are not seeing results from all the healing work that they're doing, all the coaches they're working with, all the programs that they're purchasing, is that there are 2 subconscious reasons for why it's not working. So number 1 is that they've just become addicted to that feeling of awe when they get a new piece of information. So anytime they, discover something new, or they get a breakthrough, or they discover something about their childhood, or they learn a really esoteric piece of information and it touches their heart, they've become addicted to that feeling. And I've had women tell me this when they're in hypnosis. They're like, oh, I'm just like not implementing because I'm not even chasing the feeling of the life that I want anymore. I just love that feeling of like learning and growing. It makes me feel mystical. It makes me feel amazing. It makes me feel like magic. And so they become addicted to buying courses, buying books, listening to podcasts, meditation, whatever, but they're not actually going out into the world and putting all those tools that they're learning. And once they do that, it's just literally as simple as that. And reason number 2 is that they just are too scared to really do the work. They're just pretending. They're learning all these things about what their body needs, what their mind needs, what their soul needs, but they don't want to go out there and do it out in the world. So, in their mind, they're like, yes, I'm great, I am worthy, or whatever, but they're afraid to go test it out because a part of them still feels like, what if I'm not? What if someone makes me feel bad? What if someone rejects this thing that I've been working on forever? And it just goes back to the same thing. And what I found is that the easiest way to kind of nick both of these things is to really fall in love with yourself. When you really truly love yourself, you feel such a strong power in your voice, in being heard and being seen and being valued. You trust yourself, you leap, you don't care what happens. You fall in love with the experience of life, and you can't get enough of that. You can't get enough of putting yourself in circumstances and learning and growing, and it just becomes a game. So if you want to do that, if this sounds like you, I have a free class for you called the Self-Love Elixir that is going to teach you how to lock in that feeling of self-love so that you can learn to trust yourself and learn to fall in love with the game of life. Okay, so just comment the word yes or go to the link in my bio and click on the Self-Love Elixir link. I hope to see you there. I love you. Bye.